Well, good morning and hello. I guess it's good afternoon here in New Jersey. This is our nice little house in New Jersey. We've got a carport here, and the theme of this playthrough is right here. Boom, baby. Ford. Ford is the theme of this playthrough, and I got a little bit of a start. But this map, if you haven't seen it yet, it's New Jersey in the U.S. And we have a nice little settlement here. Ignore this store, by the way. There's not actually a store over there. The real store is in down here. This behind this gas is the real store. So we have a house, and I missed the spot there, but this was some grass, and we have one building so far, and we're going to build a few. So I'll show you around to some of the equipment. But this barn looks like a barn, but is actually for producing total mixed ration. It's very cool. Also from the mod hub. Everything you see here is from the mod hub. I don't think I have anything that's off the mod hub in this playthrough. So we're going with New Holland for anything we can't get Ford. This one is actually branded as a Lizard, but it's a Ford, as you can tell. 7810. We got this Orkel wagon, and we have already put some grass bales in there. If we go to our productions, I can show you we have we're turning grass bales into hay and silage. So that's what that's doing right now. And we'll be able to convert those into TMR. So if we're making TMR, we're going to have cows. But the other thing that we're going to have is pigs. So I'll show you the equipment, and then we're going to get a pig farm set up here. So check out this truck, right? It's definitely an old Ford, but it's branded as a Lizard. But we can all tell that it's a Ford, and I got a bucket on here that's going to be for the skid steer, so we can muck out the animal pens that we're going to put in. Uh, we have a couple small Ford tractors. Is really so you saw the little V8 Ford across the street, and we've got the silver edition of the 7810. I know it's a little bit ridiculous to have these duals, but they just look so cool. I mean, how could I not? Let's be real. How could I not set it up this way? So we've got that, and obviously the round baler there. That's going to help us feed our cows. And this is, how do I put this delicately? This is my least favorite of the tractors, the 6410. I was really excited because it's clearly a Ford. It's labeled a Lizard, but it's clearly an old Ford. And I thought, oh, that's perfect for this series. But it just doesn't have a lot of gumption to it. The other two, the 7810s, have more energy, and honestly, I kind of think this one does. So I will say this tractor, I think I got off of OK Used Mods. It is not from the Mod Hub. It's literally the only thing you're gonna see that's not from the Mod Hub. But listen, it sounds amazing, right? Amazing. So I'm pulling everything over here, but that spot of concrete is where I'm going to try to put the pigs. I have not yet decided where I want to put the cows, but we don't have to do everything all at once. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little Shift P here, and so what do we have? Pigs. Pigs, and we should have self-made pigsty. Okay, let's go. Rotate. Do we want it? Yeah. This is what we want right here. So we're going to put this in here. And then there's supposed to be a manure. Oh boy, where would that be? Would that be production? Because it's like manure production. It was supposed to come with the same download. Maybe buildings? Sorry, I know this is a lot of kind of random stuff, but I want to get it right. Here we go. Here it is. Self-made pigsty mod. So they recommend putting this. Oh, it won't let me rotate it. It said, you know, to place in free. I thought you just hit right trigger and it would let you do it. Or not right trigger. Yeah, right trigger. I'm in Xbox in my head. No, I thought I could just spin it by hitting right. There we go. I don't know. I guess I just held it long enough. That was good. So they said basically do that. Okay, let's take a look at it. So these guys are going to produce us some solid manure. Well, that's about as close as we could get, literally. Okay, we'll put the pig food in here. This is where we buy our pigs. Great. Oh, I love it. It looks all mucky and perfect. Like, this is what you want a pigsty to look like, you know? Alright, I love it. I love it. This I don't love as much, but everything else I love. Okay, good. We got the pigsty down. Along with the pigsty, we also got a little this job here. This is a pig food maker, and I can think of about half a dozen places I'd like to put it, but I think if I could put it so that would it let me put it here? I don't hate that, honestly. I don't hate that at all. But this is funny. What is it that's over here? I guess it's that. So I think we put it right here. Boom. So it looks like we installed it on purpose, you know? So we will be able to drive up here with our potatoes and our grains and whatever else. So let's take a look at the production here. Corn pig food, which is corn, wheat, canola, sugar beets. Wow. Sorghum pig food is sorghum, wheat, canola, potatoes. Or potato pig food, which is potatoes, sorghum, wheat, and soybeans. Good heavens, those are challenging. Okay, well, hey, you know, take what we could get. And now let's take a look at our property. You know, I do want to do some actual. I don't know how much farming we'll do in this episode, but I wanted to get you guys kind of introduced to the farm. So I love that there's this grass field back here. Let's see if it lets us. Can we purchase that? Question mark X. That would be about half of the money that we have left. Okay, well, that might be worth doing. I'm wondering if we take this little chunk of field 6 here, essentially think about you know, let the field be, boom, straight back here. And let all of that area be our cow barn. Right? Like right here. The only thing we're not going to have yet is equipment storage, which I was thinking would be right in here. If we buy that grass field back there, that's where we'll get our grass for our cows. And then we can use 5 and 6 and then 57 and 58. So I should have driven over here instead of running, but you get the idea. So we can extend 5. We can extend this field into this open grassy area here. So 5 will be a little bit bigger. And then 57 right now has potatoes in it, which is what inspired me to even do the pig thing. I don't know if this will make very much pig food, but it's certainly a good start. I've also got field 55 back here that might be worth purchasing at some point. And then we own this little field 56, although maybe we sell this one because it's so small. Or maybe we harvest those potatoes and then sell both of the ones on this side of the road. I don't know. We can always sort that out down the road. But for right now, I think I'm going to try to place a cow barn in this little area as I just talked about. I don't know if it will work, but it will give it the old college try. I'm not going to build the equipment sheds today because I still have to clean up this grass, and we might not even have any money for that. We can leave equipment out for a month or two without having sheds quite yet. So we want animals, and we want, so there's the base game cow sheds, and then we have from the arched buildings pack, this would be 40 cows. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. That could be fun. And it's only, 30 grand, so we could make that work. That's disturbing how well that works. Okay, well, noted. There's the fenceless husbandries, which I don't think we want to do right now. That might be something we would get another patch of cows for. Look how expensive these things are, too. Good night. I feel like a cow barn shouldn't be... I mean, this I like, right? That looks appropriate for the size farm that we're trying to put together here. So something like this, 200 grand though, just does not seem viable. I'm surprised it'll let me do that because I don't think we own that back there. Yeah, I think this is kind of a no-brainer for us. Do we want the cows in the back and the barn up towards us? Yeah, that seems more like it. Collides with the player. Should I move me? Actually, I really like kind of this in this corner of the field, right? Right there feels so good to me. I'm going to go with it. Alright, so let's open it up. I think. Yeah, there it goes. Get it opened up. So this will be very similar to the pigs, where we put our... I'm assuming one side is probably for food, and the other is maybe straw for bedding. This looks like slurry. And this is where we buy. This is where we get the milk. And they'll be able to come right out here. And we can buy this field. You know what? I love this. I love it, guys. I love it. What is running? Oh, that's processing. So I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know how you guys feel about this kind of, um, you know. Now that I'm here, I'm thinking we might want to keep this a little bit open. Could we? Hmm. We'll have to think again about where we want the equipment shed. Maybe actually along here where this grass is, we could put one. Well, we want to be able to see the cows. I don't know. We'll putz with it. But if you like this and you like the farm and the setup and the idea, just go ahead and leave a comment, like it, and I think I'm excited for this playthrough. I don't know how often we'll add it into the rotation or whatever, but I think I'm going to record a fair bit of it, and maybe in the next one we'll go ahead and get our first animals started up. We'll probably just buy some pig food because we don't have what we need yet. And I don't know how soon we have to. Actually, I'll look that up real quick before I close the video. We'll look and see when we need to harvest those potatoes. It's got to be fall, right? Potatoes. Oh, we can do it right now. Okay, great. So we'll probably in the next episode we'll probably be uh, harvesting our little potato plot and see what kind of yield that looks like and go from there. So thanks so much for watching. My name is Poobelly. I play simulation games, and on this channel I specifically play Farming Simulator. So I'm glad you found it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.